Hi, my name's Daniel, and today I'm going to be covering Amazon's mission. Amazon started off trying to be the world's largest bookstore, but after many years, that business model has changed to include all goods and services. Amazon has expanded to meet the needs of consumers by selling all kinds of products and entertainment and increasing their means of production for efficiency. They have also expanded their workforce to ensure fast delivery times for customer satisfaction. Amazon's current mission statement reads as follows: We aim to be Earth's most consumer centric company. Our mission is to continually raise the bar of the customer experience by using the internet and technology to help consumers find, discover, and buy anything, and empower business and the content creators to maximize their success. Amazon aims to push the boundaries of technology with digital infrastructure and services in order to improve the customer experience as well as the worldwide economy. They aim for affordable prices, varied selection, and top convenience.
So Amazon's put in place a couple of key strategies. One being to obsess over the customer rather than focus on matching competitors. So Amazon believes that the customers are loyal to them until their competitor offers them a better service. Two being use data to reach consumers best. So Amazon utilizes the data very well to understand what compels customers to shop from them, as well as using surveys and feedback to constantly make shopping through the services as seamless as possible, with convenience being a big reason for their loyal customers. Thirdly, they aim to firmly establish their brand into our daily lives. So they want the brand to have a stake in all aspects of our life, and lastly, they aim to think ahead to the future. So to increase customer loyalty, Amazon Prime memberships are constantly being improved. So they've added free ebooks, free photo storage, ad-free music, and discounts to Whole Foods and Amazon Key. And they plan on adding more and more perks, with the goal being long-term retention of customers. And to use data to reach their consumers the best, they one example of what their strategy is that they in their Amazon bookstores, prices aren't on display, so customers use their phone to check prices, which gives Amazon data on customer preferences and habits. And Amazon plans on using Alexa to introduce new products to customers and letting companies target customers based on their past shopping data. And they're even considering making their own brand accounts, which would enable them to have even more valuable insight on our shopping data and customer income. And to establish the brand into all aspects of our daily lives, for example, they've launched Amazon Go, believing that selling groceries to customers would unlock the ability to sell them anything. And Amazon's acquired startups that are developing autonomous car technology, which will enter another industry that will further increase their stronghold over our lives.
Amazon uses a secondary intensive growth strategy. This strategy aims to generate more revenue from markets where the company currently operates. Amazon is dependent on its consumers, which is why when consumerism grows, the business by default grows. Last year, Amazon's retail strategy was dominated by its acquisition of Whole Foods and a nationwide search for a second location for their headquarters, all while continuing to focus on increasing its customer base with both online and offline shopping experiences. Amazon is a widespread business that includes the Amazon bookstore, Amazon Wear, Whole Foods shopping, as well as Prime memberships for frequent shoppers. On top of this, Amazon also uses one of its most popular products to promote their other products available on their website. The device is the Amazon Alexa. You can order products off of it as well as make requests for certain tasks you would like the device to perform. Amazon is also reportedly considering a product that would appeal to the younger customers and those without bank accounts. This is interesting because they are essentially covering every consumer base to grow their multi-billion-dollar business even larger. The company's strategy is a never-ending cycle that includes lower cost structure, lower prices, customer experience, traffic, sellers, and selection. My personal assessment of their strategies is very positive. I believe the geniuses behind the brand have thought of each and every base they could cover in terms of consumer-driven shopping. Although monopolies are no longer legal, I believe this company is legally monopolizing every industry present in today's world. Conclusively, it's important to note that Amazon is a consumer-run business, meaning whatever the demands are of the consumer base, they will cover it, and then some.
For the organizing of Amazon, I'll start off with defining formal structure as an organization that has more structure by relying on authority based upon chains of command. Chain of command is the continuous line of authority that extends from upper levels of an organization to the lower levels of the organization, and it clarifies who reports to whom. Specifically for Amazon, Amazon's organizational structure enables extensive control on its global e-commerce operations. Amazon, being one of the biggest, if not the biggest, online retail business, must maintain an organizational structure that adequately supports its expanding markets while also evolving as Amazon adds more products and continues to diversify. Moving on to the next slide, you'll see an organizational chart of Amazon. To further explain formal structure, if you look at the bottom left box, Dave Clark is SVP, Senior Vice President of Worldwide Operations. Dave reports to Jeff Wilke, CEO of Worldwide Consumer, who's the leader in that department, who reports and works with CEO Jeff Bezos. So that's a simple example of formal structure within Amazon. Moving on to informal structure. Informal organizations do not require hierarchies of authority or structured internal processes. Amazon uses almost entirely formal organizational structure. Amazon is a very successful business, but it could benefit from more informal structure. Reasons why Amazon should implement some informal structure is to establish higher flexibility and responsiveness by increasing the empowerment of smaller departments. The dominance of the global functioning groups in global hierarchy characteristics reduce the capacity of Amazon to rapidly respond to new issues and problems encountered.
Hello, my name is Kira Martin, and today I will be answering the question of what type of departmentalization exists within Amazon. The major type of departmentalization that exists within Amazon is functional organization. As we learned in the past few chapters, there are a total of 5 types of departmentalization: functional, product, customer, geographical, and process. Functional grouping is when jobs are grouped together by the functions performed, often presented by the establishment of different departments. Therefore, we can expect that Amazon's functional organizational structure really focuses on business operations and the interactions taking place among various components of Amazon. Currently, Amazon is growing its own delivery network, operating its own freights and cargo planes, eventually ending its relationship with shipping companies like UPS or FedEx. The most significant organizational characteristics of functional departmentalization within Amazon are global function-based groups, global hierarchy, and geographical division. Function-based grouping is the strongest of Amazon's characteristics. Function-based grouping allows for easier global expansion. Amazon's growth seems never-ending. Therefore, it needs to be facilitated through dedicating a group or team to every major business function. For instance, Amazon's growing delivery network will need to have a team if they don't already have one dedicated solely to shipping. This will guarantee smooth implementation as they expand further, eliminating the third-party shipping companies like UPS and FedEx. Next is global hierarchy. Global hierarchy allows for Amazon's organization in its entirety to facilitate managerial control, forming a chain of command system from top to bottom. This organizational characteristic answers the question of who runs who oversees who manages who. The third most significant structural characteristic is geographical divisions. Amazon's global reach must be structured to enable the company to conquer the many different demands each regional market requires. Amazon structures its operations by dividing North America and international. This is a big consideration when you're trying to achieve Prime one-day shipping, as Jeff Bezos says is Amazon's next biggest endeavor. With functional departmentalization as Amazon's forefront organizational structure, Amazon ensures order in all aspects of company-wide expansion.
My name is Rachel, and I will be covering how decisions are made at Amazon. First, I would like to go over the difference between a centralized and decentralized organization. A centralized company means that decision-making is concentrated at upper levels of the organization. As a result of this, generally, centralized organizations have a more stable environment. Most large companies are more centralized. A decentralized organization allows for lower-level employees to have input on decisions being made. Sometimes, these lower-level employees are even allowed to make these decisions for themselves. Environments that use decentralization tend to be more complex and uncertain. It is more common for smaller organizations to use decentralization as a means for decision-making. With the digital age requiring high-quality decisions to be made, Amazon can be described as a company that is more centralized. While there is more room for lower-level employees to provide input on some decisions, for the most part, upper-level employees handle decision-making at Amazon. CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, categorizes the decisions made at Amazon into two different types. Type 1 decisions are much more important. Their outcome is usually irreversible, and it is crucial that these decisions go through a heavyweight process before they are made. Type 1 decisions, as one might assume, are made by upper-level employees of the company. Type 2 decisions are less important and have an outcome that is reversible. These decisions should be made at a fast pace and should be done by high judgment groups. Type 2 decisions sometimes allow for lower-level employees of Amazon to provide input. Bezos firmly believes for his company that one person should not be making all decisions. There should be input from multiple people's perspectives before a decision is made. He also enforces Amazon to not have to wait for all information to be available before making a decision. Bezos says that his company only needs 70% of information on a decision before making it, and that waiting for 90 to 100% of all information takes too long and is unnecessary.